Good morning. This is Catch and Sun. If I ever get that out of my mouth right, we're going to be good. Coffee. Yeah, I got the McCafe because we don't have a Starbucks in El Laredo. Today, I love you guys. I woke up this morning. I have 115 views on that video. That is crazy. I'm just a grandma sitting in my kitchen trying to do something good. I love you all. That was just way too cool. But what I want to talk about today is joy. Joy is such a simple thing, but we make it so big. And I have Tony here, my neighbor. She's drinking coffee. She doesn't want to be on tape.
Hi.
And we're just going to talk about joy. What makes you happy? What makes you joy?
My children.
Your children?
My children make me happy.
See, I love children. Children make me happy. I borrow my neighbor's kids because if anybody knows my past, my children have passed away except for one. I have one that's healthy, doing great, working. She's awesome. Couldn't ask for better. But I borrow my neighbor's kids. And that's what fulfills me and keeps me happy during the holidays. Plus, I have my granddaughter. She lives here and she rocks this house. She's 7. And I love her to pieces, but she brings me joy. And my neighbor kids, when I want a house full of children, Aiden has friends. She invites them over and I love it. Or I'll go out in the neighborhood and play with the kids. Sidewalk chalk. I do all kinds of things, but that's what brings me joy. What else brings joy?
Everything. The sun, the birds, the beauty of outside.
Friends. Laughter. We get so bogged down, I think, with
daily life
that we forget to stop. And the daisy growing out in the yard, it's a daisy, okay? But in the same sense,
you can take a little bit of joy from it.
For me, I get joy out of that because one of my first daughters, Naomi, before she passed away, she was just simple. She was a simple, beautiful girl. And she would pick those and bring them up to the door and hand them to me. And my other kids don't do that. Each kid had their own niche. And Naomi just liked life. She found beauty in little things. And so she would bring me a handful of these daisies and I would have to put them in a cup. And I miss that. So when I see the dandelions or the daisies out in the front yard growing, I'm like, and of course, here comes the mower and they mow them over. And then I'm like, now I got to find joy somewhere else. But hey, I found joy. And and dancing and music. And, if you don't have joy in your life, something's missing, I think. I think that, you have to find it. But if you reach, like I said yesterday, out of your comfort zone and just start delving into just the small things that can be important to you, that make you or bring you happiness. Like, I know helping kids and families has always made me happy. So I sometimes will visit the neonatal intensive care unit at Wesley, just to visit those kids, make them laugh. I think that's important. And you can call any place that you think you can spread a little joy that's going to warm your heart and make you happy. Trust me, most of these agencies don't get enough volunteers. They don't get enough help. And they want it. They want people coming in and, they don't particularly ask us, but they like it. Nursing homes are great. Older people or people that are in rehab that are sick, they need it. If you ain't got family and you need something to bring you joy, if reading a book or helping somebody shave or helping them comb their hair, to us, that's everyday, easy life. We got it going on, and that's something we do every day. But these people can't do that, and they live for that attention. We need more volunteers at the nursing homes. We need more people coming in and wanting to help. Little kids need help. Schools need volunteers. They always need volunteers. You can never, ever volunteer enough at schools. I can't think of anything else like that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just tons of things. The homeless, we have the Butler County Homeless Initiative here. Look in your community or outside of your community. Homeless people, that's huge. Miko's out in Wichita. He put a post needing people to help or wanting people to help him with feeding the hungry and the homeless. And he's out there doing his thing. That's what Miko does. Miko reaches deep within himself and goes out and helps people, because that's what makes joy and brings Miko to the table. That's what makes Miko awesome, because Miko doesn't do the everyday norm. He thinks with his mind and his heart, and those are the things that bring him joy. Jennifer Wynn, she is a phenomenal advocate for parents and advocating for rights and DCF and CPS and all the corrupt things that are going on out there in this world. I'm not saying DCF and CPS don't need to be here in place. There are children that really need homes and that need good, loving families. But there is a lot of corrupt things going on out there. I see it every day. I read it every day. And, that part doesn't bring me joy. But what brings joy to Jennifer Wynn is busting her ass and waiting, 3, sometimes 4 years to get some kind of outcome that she's worked so hard and poured her heart and soul into. She's given up time away from her family, and she's given up her joy to bring joy to other families. That's what makes that woman tick. And her dream team rocks. I absolutely love that group of ladies. Strong set of women. And most of the people that talk together on her posts and stuff is phenomenal. She's just a powerhouse. Wow. And, we can change many things. I live in a small community. I say small, I guess it's mid-sized. But I think that all of us can help. And I don't limit myself to just my community. I reach out wherever I see a need. I go out, I spread joy, I try to help, because people don't like to ask for help. I don't like to ask for donations to fulfill 10 people's Christmas, 10 children, but I'm going to, because that's the right thing to do. I don't want to see anybody suffer. I don't want to see the homeless on the street suffer. But I know Dave over at One Spark is doing his thing. I know that he is out there feeding the homeless. He's got his gloves, hats, toiletries, things going on. And he's working his rear off. He makes his whole entire crew work their rear off to help. And I will tell you, he does it all year long. I got a lot of respect for One Spark. And you can always go there and visit at onespark.net. And that's the number 1 and a capital S, PARK.net. And, I say give him some mad props, because he works day in, day out, spreading joy, helping people survive this world. He helps with cancer. One Spark does tons of things. Like, I don't even know how to explain how they do everything they do. They're an awesome, phenomenal program out there. And it's all over the world. You can just pull it up on the internet and do your thing. There are lots of people behind lots of things that are productive. Whether they're famous or not famous, they make things happen. We are a community. And I look at all of you that help me fulfill these dreams for these kids for Christmas as a small community. We're just a bunch of people with the same goals in mind, and that's what makes me happy. That brings me joy. So when you're thinking about your day and you're doing everything that you want to do, remember that when you're frustrated and you're not being patient and you're not joyful, it's okay not to be joyful, but don't live in it. Find what makes you happy. If it's for me, okay, like when I worked in an office all day, there are certain pins, and this sounds so stupid, but there are certain pins that make me happy. because they write smooth. I don't have to have like that choppy feeling when I'm writing. They make me happy. They bring me joy. Coffee brings me joy. My heart doctor hates coffee, but it brings me joy. And I let him know that I'm not willing to give up my joy. I'll work with him however I have to, but I'm not willing to give up my joy. So when you're out there, I will post the link with this video for the GoFundMe page for the Christmas for Children. We still have 10 kids. It hasn't rose any. We got our first donation last night. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And one thing I want to leave you with, there's a song I heard on the radio, and it's an older song, but it still is that song that has carried through time. And it's called I Hope You Dance. No matter what you do, if it's raining, it's snowing, take a moment to dance. Live your life. Dream what you want. I don't care if you're 50 and you're just starting to dream. Dream it. Make it happen. Don't make excuses. Make it happen. Only you can make your dreams come true. If you leave fate and life up to your neighbor, your friends, it's never going to happen. You got to reach inside yourself, take that plunge, just walk right out there and do it. And you may need help. Ask for help. If somebody won't help you, text me. I'll help you. So I would definitely say just reach out to everyone that you know. Find joy in life. It's the Christmas season. You know, I'm hoping it snows. I'm hoping. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm hoping.
It's 19 degrees.
It's 19 degrees. Tony says it's 19 degrees. Ooh, it was cold this morning. I thought I'd have more frost on my windows than I did, but I didn't. So I was cool. But I just want to say I do really appreciate you all. If you're on this page and if you're new to this page, it's Catching Sun. So, or Catching Some Sun, sorry. It should be Catch Me Some Sun. Anyway, just want to say thank you, and please share the video. Help me reach that goal so we can get these kids Christmas. And if you guys need anything, just message me, and you have a fabulous week. I will see you guys tomorrow morning.